So far, it's all been going according to plan. So let's see, Isagi, Kaiser, can you two complete my parlay? What's up, guys? I'm Pencil here to do a breakdown / live reaction review to chapter 286 of Blue Lock, which is known as New Era. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess you can probably say I'm just a teeny tiny bit excited, especially considering I painted the entire area recorded in white last chapter. You know, I'm so excited to see Isagi Yoichi, or Isagi Yoichi. A friend of mine said it's Isagi Yoichi, and I was like, I can give you Yoichi. I can give you Yoichi. I cannot give you Isagi. Even though I know I went to listen to the, apparently that's how it's pronounced. Isagi Yoichi. I hate it, but then again, I've been wrong before, so maybe I'll switch over slowly. But regardless, I'm so excited to see them cook my divine emperor, my hero king. Oh, the parlay. But of course, they still need to win. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, they have to win. They have to win. And, you know, I was talking with a homie, right? And notably, out of the two of us, I am definitely the biggest Isagi investor. I am the Yoichi yucker, like, whatever you want to call me, I am that, all right? But in spite of that, I am still also a Kaiser creamer, you know. I am a Michael Muncher on the side. So my friend, who's also very much a Michael Muncher, even more than he's a Yoichi yucker, he was like, you know, it would be crazy if the Neo Eagles League started how it all ended. Or no, ended as it all started. With Michael Kaiser scoring the first and the last goal for BM. And like, I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like, you see, you're right. But I don't want it to be that way. Like, and don't get me wrong, right? Ultimately, I think Kaiser's safe. Like, one of the biggest things I was worried about earlier this game, before Kaiser scored, which is crazy to think that was months ago at this point, but before Kaiser scored, the one thing I was worried about is how are we going to really make Kaiser a long-term, like, not just threat, really, but long-term antagonist, long-term character, a character who, like, we know we can invest in and expect to see later. Like, ultimately, especially now that we know we've gotten so much farther into the narrative, the original top 3 of Blue Lock, they kind of, at least at the time of second selection, which was Rin, Ryu, and Tokimitsu, 2 of 3 kind of fell off. Ryu's been doing fine in his own new defensive role, but like, Tokimitsu's been garbage, like booty meat, to the point where I don't think he'll make the top 23 at this point, because his value's so low, he's barely done anything. Sure, he fouled Noah, but like, it was a bad foul, like yellow card foul. So like, ultimately, I don't really see that happening, and I was scared of that happening to Kaiser, but he scored. Thusly, I don't need him to score again. As much as I love Kaiser, like literally, ask me on one day, Isagi's my favorite character. Ask me on another day, Kaiser's my favorite character. Ask me on another day, Isagi, Kaiser. Like, I'm flipping back and forth. I'm literally like a pancake right now. I'm being cooked evenly on both sides, waiting to be served up. But ultimately, I still want Isagi to score because it feels like he kind of has to. Not even it has to as in like, oh, this is me, and well, actually no, it is literally just because it's me, my character. I want my character to do the win thing. But also, I feel like narratively, he needs to be it so he can keep his promise, right? He said, "I am going to lead Japan to the U20 World Cup." So like, if he loses to Rin here, or Shido scores, or Kunigami scores, or Kaiser scores, it doesn't feel like he's leading. Right? Like, that's the big thing. And it's a thing that I still see, even in the fandom. I've seen people outside the fandom who are just gay in the Blue Lock say this. But even so, people who've been in the fandom for a while, they're saying, well, Isagi Yoichi doesn't just seem built to be a striker, you know? He's just like this, he's at best a center attacking midfielder. Maybe he should just be a flat-out midfielder. Maybe he should become a defender with how much he be defended. And like, okay, but no. Like, he specifically to himself, he wants to be a striker. In order to be a striker, you gotta score. And it feels like he needs to end the Neo Eagles League off with a dub. And specifically because it would be his first official dub against Rin. And if he just assists in it, even if it was a 1 goal and 1 assist thing, I just feel like it wouldn't hit right. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't hit right. So I need Isagi to score. But enough yapping. Let's hop right into chapter 286, New Era. Let's go. This game enters its final phase with 1 point to go. The ball goes to Blue Lock's ace, Rin Itoshi, who is still freaking and geeking. You know what? For some reason, this hairstyle is screaming Sasuke to me. I don't know why it's just thinking out, but like this in particular, like the one eye cover and everything, like typically this would be the Rinnegan eye though. But like still, regardless, something about this, it reminds me of like mid-peak crazy Shippuden Sasuke, except like with more emo, I guess, with the one eye cover. But let's see. One more point. Destroy. I'll become this game's destroyer. Rin. No, I'm gonna save it. Because I plan to make a video on it. So I'll hesitate. There's something I do want to talk about with Rin, but I'll save it for discussion video surrounding Rin. Especially considering I do want to get it out before the match is over, preferably. But who knows? I'll see. We'll see. One more point. I'll become this game's destroyer. I mean, Rin, you already have fucking Rin. Like admittedly, you were looking rough. You had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. But like, dude, once you've locked in, sure, you've been stopped. 4? Is it 4 times? Because it was, well, technically he wasn't necessarily stopped by ISAGI and Kaiser. He had just like, he jacked up a little bit. And then it was Igaguri. Well, I think that's like post-awakening though. I think he was stopped like once or twice pre-awakening. And then post-awakening, it was Igaguri twice. So he figured out Igaguri on the 3rd run. But then it was ISAGI and Kaiser who came in and stopped him. So Rin, so far you've been pretty good job at destroying things though. I think you would in fact qualify as this game's destroyer. Let's see. Whoa! He's slipping between the tightly packed defenders by himself. Ah! What? Let's see, who's he getting past here? Randoms? Oh no, it is just straight Igaguri and IG. That is crazy though. Like, once again, I don't actually play football too often, ever. Literally ever, it's been years. But still, is this impressive? Is this as impressive to any of the football players in the comments that it seems to me? Like, the ability to just straight hit it and juke 3 people back to back to back before any of them can make any significant movement. That's impressive to me. Like, I feel like that's not just like raw speed. That's also like fine-tuned motor control to be able to hit this with the ball seemingly on the, it's on the inside of his right foot. Then he immediately goes, puts the ball on the outside of his left foot, and then keeps the ball on the outside of his left foot here, and then bursts past all 3. He bursts past Igaguri, Raichi, and Mensa. Admittedly, Mensa's random. But still, like, he did all that. To me, that's impressive. To be able to so casually do it. It's not like he's hitting a Chigiri and just doing a straight dash. Because, hey, I'm back in my day, I could hit a straight dash real good too. But to be able to fine-tune control yourself at that speed to the point where these 3 people cannot react to you in that kind of motion with that sharp of a return, that's like a Corona type thing for Rin to just yank out of nowhere. So it's impressive to me. But is it impressive? I always appreciate you guys in the comments, all my actual football players out there who like will explain things that your boy just does not understand. What? One explosive dribbling. Isagi. Kunigami? That's my boy. Why aren't you on Shido? Where's Shido? Why aren't you on Shido, Kunigami? Where's Shido? No. Nah, I doubt it. Let's see. Isagi Aichi. Right here, you beast. What if we called it Freak Lock and everything stayed the same? No, stop listening. Right here, you beast. Dodge. Isagi and shoot. Dodge. Ooh, interesting. No. I'll crash it. Oh, so he's still lost his good mind. All right. But I like that. I like that right there. That's an interesting development for a Destroyer Rin. Obviously, you can see he goes into reflex here versus not being in reflex here. But I like that the logical, rational side of Rin is actually still there. And it's like legit clawing at him from time to time. Like, it is like, dude, you need to think a little bit. Think a little bit. Because, like, it seemed like once Rin entered this Destroyer state with his spikes coming out of his body, bro. But, like, it felt like ever since he entered that, like, all of the original base Rin just disappears. And don't get me wrong. Well, actually, no, I think, ironically enough, I feel like Rin is the only person to, like, flat out 100 million billion% switch playstyles when he locks in. Right? Because ultimately, Isagi reads the field better. Kaiser reads the field better. I'm thinking when all these characters lock in. Chigiri runs even faster and focuses harder. Hiyori reads the field better and passes accurately. Like, Rin is the only person to, like, fundamentally change his mindset when he enters Ego. Which is, I suppose, a good thing, because technically you can have the best of both worlds. Like, as was pointed out previously, Rin solo stomped. Well, not solo stomped. Shido got some goals. Like, what? I think it's 4? I forget. I think it's like 4 confirmed goals for Shido. But still, Rin he solo stopped Manshine all on his own. While casual. Like, the boy never went in the flow once. Nagi, nor Reo, nor Agi, nor Chris, no one on that team was enough of a threat for Rin to actually enter his destroyer mode. So Rin, at base, is still an extremely dangerous player. The only issue is he's been fighting against, like, demons. Like, he's been fighting against Michael Kaiser, he's been fighting against ISAGI, he's been fighting against a whole bunch of characters who just are on the same level as base Rin, or at least can read him. But the fact that Rin can just, like, wholesale flip that switch, and the fact that in universe you really can't tell, that's actually really, really good. That's a good thing for Rin's longevity. If he can truly figure out how to just flicker it on and on, be able to, like, actually switch thought processes like that, could be Davies. Let's see. Interesting though that he goes in for another crash. I'll crash into you, and then, well, I guess it worked before. Well, actually, no. This is the same thing that. Wait, Rin, did this just fail? Or at least it was I think, like, yeah, when he saw he went into Master Ultra Instinct, like, this just, like, Rin, you just fumbled this. Are you sure you want to do this? And then shoot. It's too early in the chapter for him to score. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm about to get it all over the camera. All over again. Oh, wait, you know what I like? This is an exact flip of what Rin did to Kaiser. If you remember, it feels weird talking about, like, y'all remember, but it has legit been, like, this game started at the start of this year. It has been a whole year of PXG versus BM. And of course, there have been breaks in between. Like, still, it is absurd that this game has been going on for a year. But at the same time, I think they all have. I think Manchine went on for a year. Like, that's why I think the Blowout reviews have nearly told 3 years. Because I started in the middle of Manchine, or even, like, towards the back end of Manchine, right before the 5-stage evolving goal. And then I've just been covering Blue Lock since. So I think it's been about a year a game. But I like how, in order to evolve what they did last time, where Kaiser was playing into Isagi's hands, when they start working together, Kaiser not only repeats what Rin did to him, stopping the shot from even happening, but also it goes to show, now that they've actually synced their visions out, they're actually working up, they lowered the danger a whole lot. Gagamara wasn't necessary. Like, I mean, maybe he was. Like, obviously, if Gagamara wasn't there, who knows, maybe Rin would have gone for a straight shot or something. Maybe he would have gone for the curve, but, like, it's in Rin's nature to go for the curve. It's kind of like how Baro has that, like, razor sharp curve shot. Like, he always goes for that. But where before Gagamara was an extra uncalculable factor that Isagi sort of had to essentially gamble on being there, or not gamble at all, or just hope that he stopped right, or he gambled on Kaiser and then Gagamara ended up clutching it for them. Now with Kaiser here, he can make it an absolute certainty. Gagamara, there could have been no one in goal, no one behind them on defense, but Kaiser was right there. They started to see the vision, and it's the exact same. Well, once again, I'm trying not to paint the room white. Not this time. You know how hard it is to get white out of the curtains, bro? It's horrible. Let's see. Your pleasure points are obvious. Wait. Hold on. There's no. I drank all this before I started recording. No. That's the one thing. You know what? I may just start using both. I may use that pencil guy mug, and also Big Bubba. I may use both of them for long recording sessions. But let's see. Your pleasure points are obvious as all. I guess that is the thing about Destroyer Rin. Technically, you know he's freaky. Well, you can take that statement in whatever way you want. Just like Rin wants to take Isagi in whatever way he wants. Okay, let me not go. But still, ultimately, yeah, you know he wants that intensity. You know he wants that feeling. He wants that feeling of death, the destruction, malice. And I think that, honestly, is perfectly put to exactly what Ego and Isagi noticed and what Ego was talking about. Ultimately, geniuses do exist. But once they do the genius thing, it's adapted to. It becomes part of the data. Like, you know what they're going to do. And even if it adds, like, layers to it, even if it becomes like a 50-50, right? And whether or not a genius will do this or that. As long as you know, as long as you can start calculating for those options and building scenarios around it, you can always either mitigate the damage, which Isagi does here. Ultimately, if Isagi was alone, he wouldn't have stopped it. Well, with Kaiser's help, he was able to completely nullify the damage. That's the thing. Talented learners are good with geniuses because geniuses are going to be consistently forced to innovate. They cannot do the same thing over and over again, or else they'll lead to scenarios like this, where they just get read. They get shut down. It really is just the adaptation principle that all talented learners live by, at least in this universe. And I'd say even in real life. Once we know what you can do, Buckaroo, and we know your tendencies, we know your patterns, you become light. But see, Isagi and Kaiser are working together. Rin, did you not see them talking last chapter? Did you not see my parlay paying off? You foolish young man. Let's see. Nice one, you foolish Rose. When I charged into Rin, it gave Kaiser a chance to gauge Rin's shot timing and move in to intercept it. You know, one thing I'll give Kaiser, they haven't really highlighted it. And of course it's because it's like meant to be implied with Isagi and Kaiser being like perfect mirrors to each other. But Kaiser, for as powerful a player as he is fantastic at just flat out disappearing. Like, the fact that Rin didn't even acknowledge Kaiser's existence here, even though he saw Kaiser block his shot last time. Like, Rin, once again, while in Destroyer mode, he's clearly a lot more instinctual, but he's not stupid. He's not stupid. Kaiser has really good ability to get out of the line of sight, to disappear, to go into the shadows, and then pop out at the most appropriate time. Like, that's real good stuff. Let's see. We can do this. Kill the geniuses with logic. Let's go, Yoichi. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, no. That's my... Okay, I'm going to stop. It's up to my ankles already. It's up to my ankles already. Let's not. So, it's him calling him... It's him calling him Yoichi, bro. Okay. Isagi, I know you've been calling him this same thing since forever. You need to call him Michael. Or you need to call him Kai. Like, you need to give him his due respect, bro. Give him his due... I need to hear both of y'all exchange respect, bro. Please. I don't care if I flood the whole room, dog. Please. Let's see. Become machines working towards 10 and 11, bro. Like, that's gotta be horrifying, bro. Like, the two people who have already raffle stomped the entire rest of the English League while actively working against each other suddenly start working together. Dog, this is gonna be the most terrifying yet amazing thing to see. Become machines working towards victory. Okay, so it looks like Kaiser's taking the lead. Ooh, hit the Nazi with the mix-up. I'll break your chain. Okay, Zantetsu, let's see if you can do it. Ooh. Isagi, wait. Zantetsu, where are... Oh, okay, so it's looks like it's Sanase, then Tokimitsu, then Zantetsu. You ain't getting past! Alright. So Kaiser puts the ball on the outside, gets past Sanase. Isagi jukes Tokimitsu, forcing him to turn, and gets past Tokimitsu. Ooh, okay, one quick pass from Kaiser to Isagi, behind Tokimitsu. Interesting. So, oh wow, so Tokimitsu fully committed to the right turn. That is, like, it's hard to explain, but even I remember, the reason 50-50s, like, they work even in real life. Like, like, I talk in fighting game terms all the time, but I even say it, like, a left-right 50-50, it exists everywhere, especially in sports. Like, the extra half a second it takes you to turn. And especially if you're trying to do it quickly, that's where you get all those clips of people like literally falling over or breaking their ankles. That is a literally in life left right. It is absurd, it is crazy, but it exists. If you've ever had your ankles broken, I won't lie, I love to sit here and lie to you and be like, I'm the pencil man. I've never had my ankles shattered. Numerous times. Viciously. I had to question our friendship after he shattered my ankles. But, like, legitimately, that 50-50 does go crazy. And that's why I always say, like, you never want to be on defense. Like, you can be a really good defender, but you never want to be on defense because the offense has infinitely more options. Even if it's just one more option. If it's one more option, that's still always... It's why, typically, I forget what the ratio is, but white in chess always wins more often. Why? Because they go first. Why? Because offense guides the game. And this is the same case here where Tokimitsu got hit with the 50-50 and he ended up choosing wrong. He ended up turning right. You should have blocked. You should have blocked low, Tokimitsu. He got you, dog. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy too. So Kaiser leaps the slide toggle from Nanase mid-air to pass to Isagi. Ooh, it's clean. Darn, who are you? Darn, those two. Oh, okay, Isagi with the Metavision eye looking clean with the one tap. Ooh, okay, I will give credit to Tokimitsu though. He did move around and turn pretty quick. Some of that living muscle shows off right here because he did actually manage to get his hand on Isagi here. But Isagi with the immediate pass back to Kaiser. Oh, their plays are too compatible. Oh, okay, Kaiser. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this cinema. Oh, my best. Again, let's see. It's not just their problem. This blood runs through the whole team. Oh, God. See, Hiyori, that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, bro. Hiyori, he either spits straight fire or straight trash. Hiyori, please do not kill my mind, bro. Please. Let's see. Right. Keep it going. Okay, Mensa, Birkenstock, don't make me reach in this manga, hop on this pitch, and drop kick the both of you in the throat. What have you done? They'll say, I see. Isagi and Kaiser were enemies before, but now that they've teamed up. Yeah, baby, better make me bust. Let's see. All of BM is logically working as one. That is so. The parlay. I'm telling you, bro. If like Blue Lock investments were like a real thing, I'd be rich. I'd be rich. I could retire right now, bro. I could retire right now, dog. All I need is if Isagi scores, I could buy 3 mansions. On Blue Lock investments alone, I could buy 3 mansions, dog. Oh, it's so good. It's logically working as one. It's one pass after another. We've never seen this level of team-wide coordination before. Ooh, I just noticed. Huey with the straight shot down to Isagi, who one-tap passes it real quick to Kaiser, who taps it straight over. Let me stop. Do it! Finish this thing! Ooh, Huey, how did you... Okay, that's actually, once again, these speed feats are going relatively crazy, because, like, this is presumably all, like, basically one-tap passes. So Hiyori passes it here, up to Isagi, who passes it to Kaiser, who looks like he back passes it to Raichi. But then Hiyori, seemingly enough, unless Raichi turns around here and gives it back, Hiyori, like, blitzed up past Raichi. Let's see, finish this thing! Alright, on it! Complementing each other's movements with no wasted motion, giving their best over and over. With those two working together as this team's nucleus, it's so easy to visualize a goal. And that's why I wish we could get... Like, if I could have... The only reason I want a club arc is so I can see this. Like, I don't want a club arc. Admittedly, I do want to go straight into the U20. And I still am more so set on that. Like, as cool as the club offers that we would get from this arc are, I still ultimately believe we're rushing straight into U20 just because, remember, the whole Eagles League is set like 100 days before the U20 starts. We know our Blue Lock team is participating in the U20. That's the whole point of the Eagles League. It's training arc for that. But after that, especially if they do end up losing the Blue Lock U20, which we're not just the U20 in general, or if they win, either one, I mean, I'm actually looking forward to them losing so we can get them to the real World Cup arc. But that aside, I want to see Isagi and Kaiser work. I want to see them be the nucleus of another team for an extended period of time. This is going to last like 5 chapters at most, dog. If they don't immediately score right now, they could immediately score right now. Because I remember everyone saying, oh, the game has to end soon. The game has to end soon. Because I think this is, the last chapter, like the penultimate chapter of a volume. So technically the game kind of does have to end really, really soon. Technically. At least if we're continuing the pattern of every previous Eagles League game, apparently. Because the people have been mentioning that in the comments that every single time a volume ends is when a game ends. But it's so easy to visualize a goal. No matter which I pass to, I can smell a goal. Those two are the future of BM. If only this wasn't the last match of the new Eagles League, and we could see these two cook and see this whole team cook. I'm sorry, let's see. BM, no, they're making a cutting-edge design. A new era of soccer. I'm telling you, bro. It's either fire. Some of the most heat and elite, top of the line, pristine bars you've ever heard, or straight trash. Like, this is the same man who called himself an ultra sadist. What? Like, how do you have such disparity between straight fire bars and then oh my boy. Let's see. Boom. Shido, my boy. Ooh, looks like he picked Isagi. All right. Well, that makes sense, right? Honestly, though, I do kind of wish he passed the Kaiser. Like, that would actually have been metal as all get out, where he always like, oh, well, since we're all working together, I'm sorry, Isagi. He's in the better spot for a goal. And then he beats the Kaiser, and then Kaiser misses. But then Isagi predicted that Kaiser would miss, and then he scores it. Like, nah, okay. Well, maybe. Let's see. Come on. Ooh. Wait a second. Did he nutmeg Shido? Ah, that's my boy. Let's see. That's Charles. So Shido failed on defense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Defender. I see Karasu. I see Charles. I don't know who that is, because I know it's not. I think it's the guy who subbed in for Loki. Let's see. Come on. Wait, come on. All right. Gavin. Isagi, Yoichi, are you about to lock in? Or is this a 50-50? Is this a 50-50 or you about to lock in? I love how Gavin's like, I did not sign up for this, bro. Why is this 17-year-old cooking my entire team? Let's see. Here. Oh, no, it's a fake. So he's going into the 50-50, bro. Here. Sorry. Now it's up to my knees. It is up to my. You know why it's up to my knees? I love how you can literally see it is a two splagooter volley because he fakes out with the left foot to go into the right, and the one splagooter pulls back, and the other drops the. Oh, no, I was so close. Okay, I can't say I'm close. Like I said, it's up to my knees, but no, I was so close. Karasu, gosh! And you know, I saw you, but you were not there. He was exactly there. Shoot, darn it, dog. But there, he needed a moment. Like, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, no, he's been doing his darn thing. Like, especially when people pointed out to me that he's the reason that Kunigami got delatched from Shido because it was Karasu planning was on Tetsubo. So, like, Karasu, he's been doing his big thing. But, he came out the clutch. The crow, he came out and stopped. So, he stopped the 50-50. Well, you know what? I'll give it this. If Karasu wasn't here, that would have worked. And of course, they're like, oh, of course, if the defender wasn't there, I was going to wear a pencil. Wonderful insight. Top of the tier analysis. That's what we come to back on the pencil for. But here we are. But very specifically, the 50-50 worked on Gavin, right? Like he went for it. He went to block the initial left shot. You can tell by his positioning here. He's under ISAGI now. So ultimately, it was that. Karasu came in clutch. Ugh. All right. For the 5 Karasu fans out there, I mean, to be fair, I feel like everybody in their mama called him having metavision, but I don't blame people for losing hope. Everyone who held in hope in Karasu getting metavision, eat your scrumdiddlyumptious meal. There you go. Karasu came in, cooked, stopped the ball, and got metavision. It makes so much sense though. Like, honestly, I'm shocked it took this long. Like, remember, Aiku kind of, well, then again, he had basically unlocked metavision back in the U20 arc. But, like, considering how much of Karasu's character is based on analysis and how he's not so different from ISAGI, ultimately, he's a guy who takes a whole bunch of data about people and then works around their weaknesses and strengths. I'm shocked it took him this long. Like, this is the near end of the game when he finally unlocked it. But at the same time, it makes perfect sense that under this much pressure, under this much heat, where before all of Peak, she was basically coasting because of Rin and Shido and their dominance. Now, when put to the test, when their feet are put to the fire, this is when Karasu finally awakens the divine vision. And let's see. Huh? Karasu? No. Ooh, Kaiser, no. I need my parlay, Kaiser. Kaiser, please, my parlay. Kaiser, please, my parlay. Kaiser, please, my parlay. Let's see. No, Lady Luck is shining on me. Kaiser. Okay, I'll give this one. Wait a minute. Wait. There's no way on this good green earth that man Charles is still conscious. Yep. Y'all are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Did this man just take a point blank Kaiser impact to the dome? He should be concussed. What? And Kaiser impact isn't actually that strong. It's just a really fast shot. It's a really fast shot. Force equals mass times acceleration. Kaiser has the fastest swing speed in the world. That ball went from this kind of acceleration to that kind of acceleration in an instant. Charles, you are concussed. At least Lorenzo had the excuse that it was like a little bit decent distance away. Like, his foot is likely 2 inches from Charles' head. He just tanked that. Kaiser, get back in the gym. What's this? Because he's cheesing. They bring time. I do like that. Well, I like that it did bruise Mr. Emoji Man, though. It did flat out bruise him. But still, gang. Kaiser, like, we got to talk about some of the hardest falls off in this series, bro. I think Kaiser Impact is one of them, dog. What? Charles? They anticipated the timing of our shots? How? Oh, yeah. Well, no, I was about to say, Isai, do you not know? Does he know? I guess not. But yeah, technically, Hiyori and Charles have been the ones mainly interacting with each other and playing off each other. For all intents and purposes, I guess Isai didn't really know that Charles had metavision. Or actually, ironically enough, he's not even using it right now. At least his eyes are like in a normal mode. They don't seem to be metavision based. And Yeah, that's just regular Charles eyes. But still, yeah, Charles, he's built like that. How? I can't stop someone I don't understand, but if it's logical, I can get there just in time. We're just like you idiots. Talented. That makes sense, though. I'll admit, though, Charles, I kind of thought, especially because of his age, I kind of thought Charles was going to be a genius. But interesting, so he's a talented learner, too. Well, I guess, that does technically make a distinction. Because let me think. I suppose, yeah, we have not seen a single Metavision user who's not a talented learner, I don't think. Because Rayo's a talented learner. For all intents, but like his ability is literally copy. So like he needs to be exposed to the phenomena of geniuses before he can use them. And then Aiku, he is like, weirdly enough, I guess he is a talented learner. Nico's definitely a talented learner. Isagi, obviously, Kaiser now. That makes Snuffy a talented learner too. But that makes sense. I mean, he incorporated jujitsu into soccer. So like he had to learn something else in order to incorporate. He didn't come up with that himself. So yeah, it looks like Metavision is an exclusive realm to the talented learner. So if we ever see someone have Metavision, they're going to be a talented learner. At least I think so. Unless it's revealed that Noah has it. I think genuinely that's maybe the set rule. I get it though. He's young, and I would also mirror my elders. Idiots with another emoji. I see. They're also. He understands it now. It's too late. It's too late. He went from I'm so confused and amazed. My shot timing was red to back into Ultra Instinct. The puzzle pieces are popping out. Now the real question is, now that ball's out of play. Like if I'm supposed to go anything, unless I swear, for all the Kunigami fans, I swear if that thing appears from the shadow room and scores next chapter, I'm just like I'll happily give you the parlay. And once again, I did already talk about last review how technically I can low key see the narrative vision as much as I don't want to. I want to be blind on the narrative vision, but ultimately I can kind of see it. So I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide if it happens. But Kunigami better not score. Ness, you got him radio silent, dog. I know Kaneshiro says he weren't going to do anything in this game, but I don't want to believe him. Please, I don't want to believe him. Please, I don't want to believe him. Ness, please, this is please, we had your backstory. Ness, you cannot not do anything in this game. It cannot just be an after game thing. Ness, please get this ball and pass this, please. Please, I'll beg you, bro. I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you, bro. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this shot, it's like right beneath the camera line, which I think is a little bit better. Like you could, if you looked hard enough in last week's review, you could see it was like dancing. Right. It was like swimming right around here. So overall, it's not as crazy as the parlay hitting, but this chapter is still really, really good. It is the results of the parlay paying off, and ultimately the thesis of the Neo Aegis League being proven. That if these two self-centered, mad men egoists actually decided to buckle down, put their feelings aside, and lock in, they'd be unstoppable. And they have proved themselves to be unstoppable. They were barely stopped on their first proper attempt of working together by two people who are just like them. This is their first attempt at trying it. And they got this close. They almost ended the game. Same chapter they tried. This game is still theirs. While Karasu and Charles revealed to be talented learners is a very cool factor. I'm glad they got their moments. I'm glad Karasu got this. Hopefully this will give him some more value and guarantee him a spot in the top 23. I think with Isagi's understanding of it, and Kaiser's likely soon to be immediate understanding of it thanks to their adaptability, and the fact that the ball could still be in play, the ball may not be in play, but remember, it's going to be a BM ball. If the ball's out of play, it bounced off of Charles' dome piece. It gave him a concussion, presumably, because he got hit with a Kaiser impact, but it bounced off his dome piece. So if it goes out, it's a BM ball right on the side of PXG. It's about to go crazy. The game may just end. And overall, I'm super happy. But if you went all the way to the end of this video, please leave crow emoji. Like, I'm not sure if there actually is like a crow emoji, but like, leave crow emoji because, you know, it is a combo of the crow man and the emoji man in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I don't have a Patreon below, or you can support me for as low as $1 a month. Hey, things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. So now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions or the series I happen to review, ad variations of all my videos, and becoming a $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, you have a link to my Ko-Fi information down below, where you drop 5 beats for a short video, 20 beats for a long video, or any beats at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with a pencil, writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Redwolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, Glacier XZ, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members, A plus A, Ignil Lind, Kevin Encarnacion, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Uchiha, and Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, AZ Void, J Warrior, and Robbie Uchiha. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final, gracious, gargantuan thank you to our $100 That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.